a drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. On the visitor sideline, the Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team fired up and ready for this one. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback Josh Allen.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short.
And he will go all the way. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Hey, Greg, that is the way you'd love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
The point by pass is good. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does is it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch. And only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action, it's Tagovailoa. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
From the gun, here's Tua. Now out wide to A-Chain. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First carry here for Devon A-Chain. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's Here's Achan. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Here's 2. Now a screen set up for Achan. And he's into the end zone. Come on, Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. The Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Sanders.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, this is strong. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills' offensive Keon Coleman set to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one hooked it up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first...
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And can you believe this? He's going to take it the distance. 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Wow. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
In motion, it's Waddle. A shotgun snap to Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. Here's 1st and 10.
15 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 37-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. A play fake. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Here's Tungo Vailoa. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is hot. And he will score. Underneath Hill. Down Miami. Sanders here for the extra point.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Dolphins go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, this is strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26.
The Bills offense and their running back Ray Davis getting ready to roll. Hey, you can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We could have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up there into the margin. First down. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
On first down, it's Allen. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Allen now on second down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page in this time. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. A dangerous Tyrant. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on down. In the middle here, it's caught by Hill. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Tua going to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Dorian Williams on the coverage.
Back to throw is Tua. Headed left, fine time. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
17-yard line.
And this is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Rolling to the left. He's looking deep for Shakir. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
The kick is good, so add one more. It will take a first-half lead into the locker room. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Has an opening past the 40. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
On first down, here's Tucker.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Looking downfield for Coleman.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that...
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. Tua, give it to Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Tua. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
To throw is Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Now Tua. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Dolphins. Now Sanders on the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He'll go again with Davis. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
tackle. No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
On third down, here's Davis. And we brought it down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
The 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the ground once more, Andy Davis. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2nd down, goal to go. Davis trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the move left. He keeps it himself. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play.
Hill brought in motion. Hill dropped to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Taylor Reds. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 23-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now, a big 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. A throw right side is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
In motion, Westbrook Akine. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now it's Tua. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Bishop on the coverage.
They snap it to Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down?
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. One last throw here for Tua. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a road win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Lions get it done as they come away with the win. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Emeka Ibuka. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Buccaneers are able to come away with the road win. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will wind up as a 72-yard touchdown grab. The Bengals would go on to a 28-17 victory. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.